We should not grieve as those without hope. We need to understand what lies beyond the concept of physical dying. Earthly dying is a natural part of human experience. Ecclesiastes 3 verses 2 says, "There is time to be born, and there is time to die." And it was written by King Solomon, who is pointing out that there is time to be on earth, and there is time to also leave earth. So this is what Apostle Paul is also emphasizing on, that there is time to be on earth, and there is also time to leave earth. But when we are on earth, Apostle Paul is continuing to say, we are away from the Lord because of all the distractions that I've already mentioned. But when we go to heaven, there is time to leave earth. And when we leave earth, Apostle Paul is emphasizing on the way we should live on earth. That if we live righteously, if we live confessing and repenting whilst we are on earth, it then means we are embracing the eternal, because for all we know, when the Spirit leaves the earth, it then means when it leaves the earth, when it leaves your body, it then means it is going somewhere. And we are emphasizing right now that it should go to heaven, because the Spirit that we have, it came from God. So we should return the Spirit to God. We should work on going to God because He gave us His Spirit. It becomes really unfair. That's what I always feel. It becomes really unfair because we got the Spirit from God, and when we leave earth, if we then work on going to hell, it then means we are being unfair to God, who has expressed His love on giving us His Spirit, who has expressed His love on putting Jesus on the cross so that He fights the sin that had been committed in Genesis when Adam and Eve failed to listen to God's instructions. And then that's when the first sin came on earth. And when this first sin came, it then means it didn't then matter even when we did wrong. It meant we were going to hell. There was no way of overcoming that that sin. And so because God decided that Jesus comes on earth and He goes on the cross for that sin to be nailed on the cross, so that He then decides that we confess and repent, we cleanse ourselves in the heart, we cleanse ourselves in the way we live, we choose to live a righteous life, we then choose to embrace the eternal, we then choose to embrace the pathway to heaven, we then choose to die as a disciple from the way we live on earth.